Nighttime skies over Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Carpenter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will get on past Trumbo. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's safe. Here's Jed Jerko now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dahl is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Not close. It's 2-0. And he'll step off. Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a fastball called for 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. The high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Into the box, Valentian. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Matt.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a rather easy first out. Stepping up now, Mark Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, he lost track of it and it falls.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Throw over to the bag. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez coming on. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra racing back. He's there to track it down. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher,
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yadier Molina is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Fowler giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the. Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Kyle
So
Schwarber.
striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Hara is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Trevor Story, a base hit in his first trip. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Story is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Valentian comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he just misses with a curveball. Lifted in the air to right field. Gonzalez on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman.
Bounce to first. Trumbo gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
2-2. On the ground to the right side. Carpenter is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jerko.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Hard ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now to the plate, David Dahl. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 32.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hara giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a looper to left. Hara comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hara on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
This one's down to third. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Conforto is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Matt Carpenter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line toward right center. Blackman is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle. Desmond with a great stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2. Gone. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Valentian is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2-run score. Now the relay home. It's not in time. A 3rd run will score, and they've broken through to take a 3-run lead.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Greg Garcia.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls. Digging in and looking for more, Jed Jerko. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with
First
1 away.
baseman number 33.
Matt Adams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through. Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 2-1 on its way. And it misses. 3-1 now. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading to count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had a swing at that.
He froze him on the fastball there. Matt Adams goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Mark Reynolds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll be MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Carpenter is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now. Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder. Dexter
in there, and it's 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pereira going back on it at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Second baseman,
Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Altuve. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Line towards center field. Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting
The
sixth,
left-handed hitting
the left
Andrew
fielder, number
Benintendi
22.
stands in. Hitting
Andrew
just a bit over the
Benintendi.
Mendoza line on the year. Popped up. Diaz will put this one away, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll
Leading
start
off
us
for the
out here in the
Cardinals.
home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch. Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Got him
Right
swinging on the
fielder.
fastball there. Trevor Story goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the
Leading off
order
for the
set to
Indians,
go here in the third.
second baseman, Javier
This
Baez.
pitch is popped up. Trumbo on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Into the box now, Ronnie Chisenhall. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Diaz is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos.
Leading off for the
He'll get us
Cardinals.
going in the home half of
Patrick
inning number 3.
Robinson Chirinos.
Grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled back. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Standing in, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For Chirinos, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Hit out towards second. There's Baez, a quick out number 1. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dexter Fowler.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aledmus Diaz. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Throw won't get him. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Chisenhall is after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Ball 2 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. And here's Chris Davis now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Chris.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and grounded foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Ready for another chance? Jung Ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Altuve is on his way home, and he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
striding in, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lifted into center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kyle Schwarber.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Once again, a 3-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Baez is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, David Dahl. He flew out in his last at bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Softly hit to the left side, but an easy play over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Javier Baez.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down. So striding forward now, Lonnie Chisenhall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Chris Davis now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2, here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher.
And here's a ball
Robinson
hit in the air.
Chirinos.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus
baseman.
Diaz. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is... Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dahl moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Third baseman number 24.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with... Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Second baseman.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now.
batter,
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
He's 0 for 2
Schwarber.
thus far in this one. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pereira ranging back to the track, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi.
Leading
Third
off
trip
for
to the
Cleveland,
plate for him here tonight.
left
0
fielder,
for
number
2 at this
22.
point. Up and
And
away to
Bruno
start the inning. It's
Benintendi.
1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This is line to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number
Digging
9.
in to try it again.
Second baseman,
Javier Baez.
Javier
No hits in 2 trips
Baez.
to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The right fielder,
Lonnie
number 8.
Chisenhall will stand
Lonnie
in. He's 1 for
Chisenhall.
2 in the ballgame. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in and looking for
catcher, number
more,
41.
Carlos Santana.
Carlos
1 in,
Santana.
1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes. Fouled back. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in.
Now batting. First baseman, Chris Davis. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup
pitching for
move
the
here and bring on
Cardinals,
a southpaw to
number
face the
46.
left-handed hitter due up.
Kevin Seagrass.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Down the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a
Leading off for
strikeout
the
in this one.
Cardinals, the shortstop, Trevor.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in, David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Gong has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Edwin Encarnacion.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next,
ready for another chance, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
So we got him looking there. Jose Altuve becomes the first out of the inning. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit hard back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Trying to pick things.
Leading off for St. Louis. Left fielder. Michael
Eduardo Rodriguez is into the ball.
Now pitching.
Valentian is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
1-2. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra.
Now batting, second baseman Javier
Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball here as he'll enter. With a runner at first and nobody.
The Cardinals, number 44.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Javier Baez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner at first with no outs here. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Runner at first here, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well.